overall, what really stuck out to me from our discussion is just how uncomfortable we are with the idea of determinism. When we kind of discussed more about the study brought up in lecture of how our brain was already processing before we consciously knew about movement, that was uncomfortable for a lot of us to kind of say, if we don't have complete control over what we're doing, then who is or what's the point of being here, kind of a thing. I heard a interesting comparison in another class that I was taking, where they took determinism and free will, and they used this explanation of a tree, that when you're climbing a tree, you can choose which branch to hold on to, but there's only certain branches that you can grab. And so I feel like that starts to kind of get at what we were talking about in our discussions of, when is it the person's fault? We brought it back to kind of that legal system too. When is it the person's fault versus when is it, the product of their environment in a way, or that something else was determining it. I also found it really interesting bringing up the mind-body problem in schizophrenia, and kind of how when there's that psychotic break between what's chemically going on and how someone's acting, that we're uncomfortable with that idea, but at the same time, as psychologists, especially with mental health, we acknowledge that there is brain chemistry problems, and that can alter behavior. I brought up too with mine kind of reaction post of the idea of traumatic brain injury. Is this being, having a traumatic brain injury, does that determine how you're going to act versus your free will? And so overall, anyway, I think I really got from the discussion how uncomfortable we all are with the idea of determinism. I don't like the idea of thinking that everything I'm doing is preset. I think most of us kind of agreed that we want to believe there's free will for the fact of that's why we're here and that we're making our own decisions. But definitely very thought-provoking, all the different examples and ideas, and really to me just showed the complexity more of the issue and the different viewpoints. I think it's really easy to all think we have the same beliefs. We don't. So it's a very, very good way to start the semester.